Mexico City Stadium is holding one breath for 80,824 people, and the ball has not even moved yet. One clean hit is waiting in the grass. It's the 2026 World Cup, the first 48-team edition, co-hosted by Mexico, Canada, and the United States. And this opening kick in Group A is the first official swing at a 104-match summer. The lower third is still behaving itself. Mexico versus South Africa. Piñata status? Intact. Sensible. Professional. Nobody in the truck has touched the emergency confetti button. And for a few minutes, the opener looks exactly like the opener should look. Thursday, June 11th, Mexico City Stadium. The old Azteca in everyone's muscle memory. Now the first stadium to host World Cup games across 3 different tournaments. Big roof noise. Clean score bug. Important people clapping like they have been assigned a clapping tempo. Mexico carry the pressure of hosting and step up with the stick first, not swinging wildly, just measuring the distance. In the 9th minute, the first real crack is almost too tidy to be suspicious. Eric Lira slips the pass through. Julian Quiñones arrives with proper opening night timing, and Mexico lead 1-0 before the ceremony dust has fully left the penalty area. First goal of the tournament. First Mexican roar of the summer. Quiñones will later be named player of the match, which feels correct, because he did not just score. He took the first controlled whack at the big ceremonial pressure hanging over the place, and somehow the piñata stayed intact. From there, Mexico do the adult football thing, which is less glamorous than chaos, but extremely useful if you are trying not to embarrass a host nation before dinner. They finish with 61% possession, 16 shots, 4 on target, and 3 corners. South Africa have 39% of the ball, 3 shots, 2 on target, and 1 corner, which is not nothing, but it does feel like politely knocking on a locked door while Mexico keep repainting the hallway. Every shot is another careful swing. Every recycled attack says, not yet, not yet, not yet. Then, in the 49th minute, the match finds a loose seam. Spepelo Sitole is shown a direct red card, and the broadcast remains calm because that is what broadcasts are paid to do. The scorebug flickers once, swallows hard, and still says, Mexico 1-0. The first red card does not ruin the opener. It simply gives the tournament permission to start making bad decisions in public. On the next replay, the ball clips a defender with a hollow papier-mâché thunk. 2 scraps of confetti leak out near the 6-yard box, and the lower third quietly updates to piñata status, hairline crack. Mexico answer by restoring order on the scoreboard, which somehow makes the rest of the building less stable. In the 67th minute, Roberto Alvarado helps carve the lane. Raúl Jiménez arrives, and it is 2-0. That is his 46th goal for Mexico, and his first across 3 World Cup tournaments. The protective headguard, a serious detail after his 2020 skull fracture with Wolves, deserves respect, and receives it. It also becomes, by simple observation, the only object in the stadium immune to cartoon physics. A defender stretches like warm taffy. A vuvuzela inflates into a party horn the size of a subway tunnel. Jiménez just jogs back. Professional. By the time South Africa start chasing the game, the swings are no longer measured. They are desperate. A replay shows a foam bat entering the frame from absolutely nowhere, making light contact with the match, and the VAR room accepts this as part of the natural flow of play. Then the discipline keeps coming, because the real game has already handed the cartoon a clipboard. Temba Zwane sees red in the 84th minute. Cesar Montes sees red in stoppage time at 90+2. 3 direct red cards in a World Cup opener, the first time that has happened, and the most red-carded World Cup match since Portugal and the Netherlands turned 2006 into a legal seminar with studs. At this point, VAR appears in the center circle as a blindfolded party guest, spinning slowly, still drawing lines with calm authority. Defenders get bonked into accordion shapes and spring back into a low block. The crowd ripples like green, white, and red confetti in a ceiling fan. Another super slow motion replay reveals the ball being legally struck by an unseen ceremonial object, and the referee, having considered the available angles, points firmly toward continuing the match. Correct procedure. Strong whistle mechanics. So the actual football lands where it was heading all along. Mexico beat South Africa 2-0 after leading 1-0 at halftime, with Quiñones and Jiménez providing the goals and the hosts banking a clean opening win in match number 1. The tournament has been successfully cracked open. South Africa leave with bruises, 2 red cards of their own, a place inside a 3-card piece of World Cup opening history, and several questions for the equipment manager about why the spare shin pads are full of streamers. After the final whistle, the piñata finally gives way over Mexico City, spilling fixtures, flags, spare referees, tiny marching bands, and one impossible broadcast-only score that the graphics department will have to defend in the morning. Mexico controlled the match, controlled the pressure, and controlled the first swing better than anyone else in the building. As this channel keeps tracking the exact moment World Cup football stops being a match and becomes a cartoon legal dispute, leave the next theory in the comments, because the summer has only just split open. What will happen next?